Hi! Well, I want to share with you this paper that I got in the mail. It was from a company called Fotospeed, and they're in the UK. And as most of you know who watch my channel, I'm in Kansas in the United States. And so they shipped this paper. It's an A3 size paper set. It's a test pack there, so you can see all the different types of paper that it had. But they sent this to me for free if I would review their paper. So that's what I'm going to do today in this video. I've done a video previously on the types of paper I really like to use, and mostly I use Epson papers in my Epson printers. I have an Epson P800 and a very large format 24-inch wide Epson P6000. So I use almost exclusively Epson papers, but I've also used a few other companies like Red River. And so yeah, if you would like to watch that video, I've posted a link in the description area. Out of the test pack that Fotospeed sent me, the paper that was closest to what I like to use with Epson was their Platinum Etching. And here is the information about it. It's 285 GSM, which means that it's fairly thick. This feels to me about the thickness of Reeves BFK paper or Arches watercolor paper, if you're familiar with those. And most of fine artists probably are who've made artworks on paper. It's really nice, thick paper. It's kind of hard to demonstrate in the video how thick it is, but you can kind of see there, and it's got a nice weight to it. So I thought this would be perfect to make some cards with, and Easter's coming up, so I thought I would make an Easter card with one of my paintings of my rabbit. So I took my artwork and I printed it out on my P800 printer using their paper, and I printed 2 of them at a time. Now I cut it out and folded it. I made my artwork on the front and then my little insignia and website on the back. I left them inside blank because that way I could write something in there. And since this paper is matte, it will work really well to write on the inside. And the weight of the paper is really great for making cards. I figure most of you who are interested in using this particular weight of paper will probably be using it for making cards. But you can also just use it for making prints. A lot of people do that if they want their prints to be on a higher weight of paper, like if they are making a signed and numbered limited edition print. But primarily, I think people will be using these to make something like cards, since the paper is a pretty heavyweight paper. They also sent me some photo papers, which I have not tried out yet. I do plan to at some point here in the future, but I wanted to put this video out since I made the card and it is kind of near Easter time. Fotospeed provides this little insert in the box, and it has a link to where you can download the ICC profiles for your printer. Now, I didn't do this because I figured I could use the same ICC profile that I use on my Epson papers on this particular type of paper. And the reason why I figured that is that I've used a lot of different matte papers, and the ICC profile that I have set up for Epson typically just will work really well on a lot of other papers, and a lot of times it works better than loading up their ICC profile does to get an exact color match. And that's just one little trick I found. I don't think that's always the case with more glossy papers or photo papers, things like that, but the matte paper, it seems like it is. So that's what I did, and it worked great. The last thing I would like to add to my review of the Fotospeed paper is not really the paper so much as my review of the company. I was amazed that the paper actually came unbent, because honestly, a lot of times I will buy paper from Epson or Epson paper from other companies like B&H Photo or Adorama here in the United States, and 50% of the time the paper will come in and it will be dinged up on the edges because they just don't box it really well. This company was awesome. Their box was really good. There was no way that that paper was going to get damaged. So if you're in Europe and you're ordering paper from them, I would say feel really confident that it's going to come safe and sound to you, and it's not going to be all dinged up, even if you're in the USA. But I think most people in the United States will not order this paper because I'm sure the shipping cost is a lot. I mean, I got it for free, so I don't know what the shipping cost is, but I know that I ship things to Europe and the UK, and it's really expensive. So I doubt most people will pay the shipping cost. But if you're in the UK, I would highly suggest Fotospeed paper. It's comparable to Epson, at least for the matte paper that I tried. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.